Hey everybody, Uncle Snussy back from vacation. A little burnt, but I'll live. Enjoyed myself, and I'm back at it now. I just want to talk a little bit about the Showdown tournament that's going on right now. A little bit about Showdown tournaments in general. People in my faction, they know who I am. But just in case somebody stumbles across this video and wonders if I know what the hell I'm talking about, here is the current leaderboard for the Showdown tournament going on right now. And right now I am number 9 in the world in this tournament. So I do have some familiarity with how these things work. So one of the things that I said I was going to do for my faction was I was going to see sort of a strategy that just about anyone could use when it's an all-male Showdown tournament. Namely, the majority of people will have Showboat Andre the Giant, and everybody will have Technician Big Show. And so I wanted to use this tournament to see how effective those two wrestlers combined together still are. Unfortunately, Scopely, in their wisdom, decided not to have any coin or TP events at the beginning of the month. So I didn't get a chance to work on those two wrestlers and get them stronger, because my plan was, let's see what a 4-star bronze Andre and a 4-star bronze Big Show fully maxed out, how they would fare in this. So instead, what I have is I have a little evidence of a not fully maxed out 4-star bronze Andre and Big Show. And so what I have to show there is, let me go ahead and pull them up real quick so you can see them and what they look like. All right, so here's my Andre the Giant and my Big Show. Total combined 14,000. That should tell you right there that they aren't maxed out, because a maxed out 4-star should be closer to 10,000 each, which would be 20,000 total if they were. This is even if you maxed out a 3-star gold Andre and a 3-star gold Big Show, you would still have more combined talent than these guys do. But why that's important to me is I want to show you what happened when I had set them as my defense team. So let me scroll down here. All right, so for a while I had them set as my defense team. And I left them out there for maybe about an hour and a half. And you can see they got attacked 4 times. And it was 4 times in an hour and a half. And they all kind of got attacked all in a group together. So I don't know if there's just something the way Scopely decides who's going to show up for people to attack. But basically I got hit 4 times within a matter of 30 minutes or so. And actually that's pretty screwed up, because they're supposed to be at least 5 minutes before somebody can attack you again, but apparently I got attacked twice at the same time. But my point is, if you get attacked 4 times, I already had my notoriety above 500, so at this point I was going to start getting that bonus if I was able to hold it. But if you get attacked and defeated 4 times in an hour, that's not bad. You can survive that. You can get your notoriety up high enough and hold it, just getting hit 4 times in an hour and an hour and a half. You should be able to, on average, win a match maybe every 5 to 10 minutes, right? So, you're looking at 10 to 15 wins per hour minus the 4 losses. And that's enough to keep you above that magic mark you need to be above when they do the reset in the middle of the night. I still need to, before the night is over, you can see I've already maxed out the championship league at this point. But before the night's over, I need to also see if I can max these out, get the coins from those, because the contests, we've got 3 contests going on right now that use Showdown coins as part of the reward system. So maxing all of these out is going to get you credit in all 3 of the contests that are going on right now. And so Andre and Big Show as your defense primarily. You can use him as your offense too if you wanted to go into battle with him. But number one is just to slow down the rate in which opponents are taking you out on defense. And so why is Andre and Big Show such a nice thing to have on defense? Let me go ahead and put them back in there. All right, so the reason they're such a nice thing to have is because the bonus that they get of matching red gems charge moves of that color by 2. Right, so any red gem match is going to not only fill his 2 red moves faster, right, you're also going to fill his 2 red moves faster. Right, so any red gem match that either one of them are doing, and if you've ever played against them in the game when the computer is running them, they do prefer to do red gem matches just about over anything else. Maybe yellow gem matches for Andre. But you're filling 4 moves with those red gem matches, so that makes them a very effective duo to have as your defense team. You can use them as offense too. If you have more powerful people, I think using more powerful people in your offense, you'll fare better. And as a matter of fact, one of the ones that I've talked about in the past, and I would say to continue to think about, is, you know, focus on those 2 and growing those 2 as a defense for these Showdown tournaments. And you know, I said this 1,000 times, take the Showdown tournaments seriously. Even if you don't ever want to use Andre and Big Show outside of the tournaments, having them for the tournaments is going to get you, you know, 6 million coin every time there's a tournament. So then you can use that coin on the other wrestlers that you'd prefer to use the rest of the time, right? So you're playing the long game. You're trying to grow your roster in a way that you can compete in all of these events and you can get all of these different bonuses, and you can, you know, and so don't be short-sighted and be like, well, I don't like using those 2 wrestlers. It's not about that. It's just about making them stronger, which makes you stronger in the contest, which gets you more rewards to go put towards the wrestlers you want to use. I forgot to include this in the original video I did, so I wanted to just jump in and insert this in real quick. Perks, right? I've already gone in and maxed out the defense perk for Showdown. I don't have a single offensive perk on right now. I just put everything I had into defense perks. Now, I had a lot of Showdown turnbuckles from the tours, so I don't know if everybody would be able to max it out if you'd have enough turnbuckles, but I would say if you haven't done so already, go in and focus on the defense perk of the starting MP. And why do you want to do that? You want to do that because you want to negate the MP trainers of your opponents. You want to basically be starting with them as close to 0 on their moves as possible. So it's going to take them at least, you know, somewhere between 3 to 5 turns to be able to get off their moves, and that gives you a chance, you know, to start filling your moves before they fill their moves and kind of control the match, right? So by doing this, you're going to reduce the amount of damage you take, the amount of health packs you're going to need, you're going to increase the number of wins you're going to get, because remember, when you're on offense, you always get to go first, right? So you get first dibs on what's on that board and taking what's on that board. And so if you have them at 0 or near 0 for all their moves, that just gives you more and more chances to get your stuff filled first, right? So I just wanted to add that in. I forgot to include that in the original video. And so now back to your regularly scheduled program. But then there's the flip side of this, which is the offensive side. And for that, I would say, as I have in the past, I'm using this guy. In my opinion, he's ridiculously good. I've noticed a lot of people are now putting up defenses for him, so there's a lot of concern about him. But previously, I was using Bludgeon Harper and the Bludgeon Brothers as my primary offense, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're still really great. But he just carves through people so fast, and it doesn't matter what the board looks like. You could turn any board into a good board. But what I really want to talk about is, as you start to ascend in this, everybody freaking has Zombie Austin. And it seems like, you know, you can't throw a stick without hitting 4 zombie Austins, right? So every time there's a matchup choice, there's going to be a zombie Austin on there. So you want to get good at Showdown tournament? Focus on 6. Focus on Phenom Undertaker, the powerhouse. Get them strong, and you'll be carving through these zombie Austins like butter. And they're going to come up every single time. You're going to come up, and right now there's only one, which is kind of surprising. But if I refresh, there's one, although you want him to be in position 1 because you want to face him right off the bat, right? So there's one, and it wouldn't kill you to face him because he's going to be a purple focused guy, but he's more black focused than purple focused. So you really want this guy. So if I refresh again, boom, another freaking zombie, another freaking zombie, right? Another one, right? So there's just be satisfied with just going up against the same dude over and over and over again. And a 4-star silver 6 can easily take out a 4-star gold zombie Undertaker. You might even be able to do it with a 4-star bronze. That's a little bit tougher. But also remember, I'm up here in the 1200s in notoriety, right? So I'm facing much, much stronger opponents. You don't need to be up here. You can, be happy being around 500, 600 notoriety. You're going to be facing more 4-star silver zombie zombie Austins, right? Maybe some 4-star bronze zombie Austins. So that 6 will be even better. So all I'm saying is just, focus on Andre, focus on Big Show, the technician. Focus on 6. If you have Phenom Undertaker, awesome. Focus on him. Heck, make a 6 Phenom and Phenom Undertaker tag team duo if you want, right? Because then as you absorb the purple moves with 6, you're going to be filling the purple moves with Undertaker as well, right? And that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I think you can, with a 4-star bronze Andre and a 4-star bronze Big Show, you can use them on offense and defense if you want. And I think you can get your notoriety above 500 and you can hold it above 500 for that reset. So you can get that magic, 16,000 bonus Showdown coins that allows you to fully unlock, these contests, right? So, it's going to contribute to this contest, and this contest right now. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today is, again, reinforce. If you have Andre and you have Big Show, drop what you're doing, work on those guys, get them strong enough. Then you're going to start doing well in these Showdown tournaments. And when you start doing well in these Showdown tournaments, you're going to start getting massive amounts of coin. And you can use that massive amounts of coin to start focusing on, developing other wrestlers, right? So even if you do have other wrestlers you'd like to focus on now, just consider possibly getting better at these tournaments because of all the massive rewards that they get you, and if enough of us as a group started to get good at this to where our ranking in the world in these faction contests got better, then we would get even better rewards as a group, so that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about this time. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Good luck out there in the Showdown tournament, and I'll catch you on the flip side.